What's up, guys? Update 3.0, Season 3 launch. This is a huge patch note. Let's get straight into it. We can't waste any time. Fame, Fortune, and Glory. This is where all the contestants gather to reach for stardom. In the World Tour, you'll compete and climb the ladder from bronze to gold and beyond. Season 3 will focus on cash-out tournaments of 24 players in 2 to 3 week tournament cycles. The top 5 players will be on the front page of the World Tour, so check out the leaderboard often. We'll kick off the season with the NGMO Open, the first stop in the World Tour. This event features traditional cash out across 3 maps, including the new Kyoto 1568 Arena. World Tour is your oyster. Contestants, how will you open it? Super excited to explore the World Tour. It's probably going to be what I play most this season. New weapons. We have the recursive bow, the dual blades, and the spear. This is for the light, the medium, and the heavy. We also have a few new tools. The light gets a thermal bore, a new gadget for lights, a long-range, high cooldown, tactical breaching gadget that is best used to breach walls, buildings, and other obstacles from a distance to open up pathways or sightlines for you and your team. Perfect in combination with a long-range weapon. Winch Claw, a new specialization for heavies, launches a chain that pulls objects or enemies toward you, briefly stunning them, making it perfect companion to the new spear. Requires tactical use, accuracy, and skill. Now, balance changes. The light gets decreased health generation delay from 10 seconds to 7 seconds, which means the health starts regenerating sooner. This does not apply in the terminal attack game mode. Medium, decreased health generation delay from 10 seconds to 9 seconds, meaning the health regeneration sooner. This does not apply in terminal attack. So now the light is 3 seconds faster than the heavy to gain health, and the medium is 1 second faster than the heavy. I think this is good. Specializations. Goo Gun. Getting hit by goo will now block movement. Specializations such as evasive dash, except charge and slam. This is for all goo now. All goo nades, goo barrels. This happens across them all. Winch Claw. Decrease maximum range from 20 meters to 17. God, that's so far. Increased cooldown when missing targets from 6 seconds to 7. What? Increased cooldown when missing. What happens if you grab a target? What's the cooldown? Increase the cooldown when hitting carryables or teammate statues from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Increased cooldown when hitting players, cash out stations, or terminals from 12 seconds to 14 seconds. Okay. I guess that's better. But this, oh god. This is disgusting at how broken this is going to be. Gadgets. Breach charge. Increased ammo count from 1 to 2. Increased cooldown from 15 to 26 seconds. Decreased player damage from 200 damage to 80. That's a lot. Data reshaper. Increased ammo count from 1 to 2. Increased cooldown from 15 to 26 seconds. I think that, I don't know if that's going to help. Gas grenade. Increased radius from 4.5 to 5 meters. Glitch trap. Item rework. Glitch trap is no longer a proximity detonation device. Glitch trap now has line of sight application. If an enemy player stands within range and in line of sight to the trap, it will attach a tether to them. Tethered players now have glitch effect applied to them, preventing them from using specializations and gadgets and disrupting their HUD. Players will need to break the line of sight of the trap, destroy it, or get out of range to remove the effect. I think this is good. I might use this. I like it. Goo grenade. Increase the size of the goo wall by the goo grenade from 2x4 to 2x6. Getting hit by goo will now block evasive dash and grapple hook. I think this is a really good change to the goo grenade. Guardian turret. The cooldown regeneration on the Guardian turret now starts when the turret is destroyed, not when it is deployed. Added ability for players to remotely destroy their Guardian turret, allowing them to trigger the cooldown if the turret is not nearby. This is done by equipping the specialization again and holding an interaction for a brief duration. Both of these are really great changes. I think it's gonna, I like this. Motion sensor item rework. Motion sensor no longer sends out impulses at regular intervals for detonation. Motion sensor now has line of sight applications. If an enemy player stands within range and in line of sight to the device, the sensor will now attach a tether to them. Tethered players will now be scanned by the motion sensor, allowing friendly players to see them through walls. Players will need to break the line of sight to the sensor to destroy it, or remove the scanning effect. Smoke grenade. Increased ammo count from 2 to 3. Increased cooldown from 45 to 50 seconds. I like that. Sonar grenade. Increased detection radius from 10 to 15 meters. This is very dangerous. This is very, very dangerous. 15 meters. It's a lot. Stun gun. Players are now unable to use specializations while the glitch status is applied. Fantastic. Great change. Weapons. 93R. Updated recoil pattern, making the weapon much easier to control and hopefully making headshots easier to achieve. This is the burst pistol for the light. Decrease the fire rate. Decrease automatic recoil recovery. Increase the damage fall off start distance. Increase damage fall off max distance. Decrease damage fall off multiplier at max range. I think that's a good thing. I think these are good changes. CL40, this is the grenade launcher for the medium. Decreased damage from 110 to 93. Increased fire rate. Decreased pump action. It's dangerous. Decreased self-damage multiplier. Also dangerous. The FAMAS got a mega buff. Decreased recoil. Again. Decreased delay before recoil recovery begins. Increased damage from 23 to 24. I mean, it only got buffs. This is crazy. KS-23. This is the shotgun for the heavy. Decreased pump action duration, so it shoots faster. Lewis gun for the heavy. Further updated recoil pattern, making the weapon easier to control for the first few bullets of the sequence. But making the weapon recoil more longer, the trigger is held. Damage from 25 to 22. I think this is a really good change for Lewis gun. Maybe it's a bit harsh on the damage decrease. LH1, updated firing animation, decreased the fire rate, decreased bullet dispersion, a very nice change, increased player damage from 49 to 52. It's already strong. M60, updated recoil pattern, making the recoil more during the first few bullets, making it easier to control the rest of the sequence. Decreased damage from 22 to 19. This is a very good change for the M60. It makes the recoil easier to control, but they've increased for the first few bullets. Yeah, I like that. SH-1900. This is the shotgun for the light. Increased damage from 10 to 13 per pellet. Decreased fire rate from 100 RPM to 80 RPM. Increased size of the pellet dispersion pattern, making the weapon less accurate at range. The better the less accurate shotguns are at range, the better. This also goes, for the medium. Sledgehammer, updated camera animation while sprinting. Throwing knives, decreased projectile speed of primary attacks. Decreased projectile air drag of primary attacks. Increased projectile speed of secondary attacks. Increased projectile air drag of secondary attacks. Let's read this dev note because they changed it last patch. Our last balance change on the throwing knives pushed them into the right direction, but ultimately felt too powerful. Yeah, you could say that. Changing the weapon's character too much. We have here dialed down the velocity of the regular projectile so that leading your throwing knives becomes a requirement again, but not too much as the same extent as before the last changes. Similarly, we sped up the secondary projectiles so that they become more long-range option with the focus on timing rather than leading. Maybe this is good. V9S is the silencer pistol for the light. Increased damage from 36 to 37. Okay. Carryables, glitch barrel. Decrease the radius from 6 to 3.5. That's almost half its range. Decreased. I guess they really want you to use the glitch trap and the glitch nades. I really loved the glitch barrel. Goo barrel. Decrease the size of the goo barrel. Decrease the size of the goo wall created by the goo barrel from 2x6 to 2x4. I guess they want you to use goo nades over goo barrels. Toxic gas barrel. Decrease the radius from 5 meters to 3.5. Game modes. Terminal attack. Players must interact with the terminal in order to deliver the decryption key rather than throwing it into the terminal. increased the throw distance of the decryption key now that it cannot be thrown into the terminal, allowing for more passing of the key. Added warm-up zones to terminal attack, limiting where players can move to for the first 25 seconds of the match. This provides more time for the defending team to prepare. Carryable canisters now respawn at each round in terminal attack, making sure each team gets access to the same amount each round. The specific combinations of teams and objective spawn locations in ranked terminal attack now occur in the same sequence in both halves of the match, making matches fair. Very good. Added unique names to all terminal locations in arenas. These are displayed when looking at terminals in the ranked lobby. Very nice. Added a player count notification when the contestants are eliminated. Added icons in the arena and the HUD to highlight eliminated teammates and their location. Added ranked terminal attack mode with the best of 13 first to 7 format. Very nice. In ranked terminal attack, if the match starts without full teams, the game will automatically be abandoned. This is good. Added halftime reset of destruction to ranked terminal attack. I also like this. Maps: Las Vegas, updated terminal attack. Monaco, terminal attack. Skyway, terminal attack and power shift. Sis Horizon, updated terminal attack. Content and bug fixes. The most notable ones are the career ranked. They added 10 new ranks. They added a fire limitation to stop it from spreading too much. In the new map, Kyoto, available in quick cash out tournaments, features shallow water that will slow the player's movement, making it risky to cross large open bodies of water. Shoji paper walls that allow bullets to pass through easily. I wonder if they just are like wall bangable and they don't break like glass. Interesting. Meaning it still blocks the view. For the UI, they've added text chat to PC. Oh, it's only on PC. Player cards, these look very nice. I've seen them actually. Updated end of round screen for player cards and stats. For the weapons, they've added one more progressive level with a associated reward for all weapons and gadgets. It looks like this. And that's the patch notes, everybody. I mean, it's a long list. It's a lot to go through. I'll leave a link if you guys want to go back and really look at it. Let me know what you guys want to see. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, go comment what you're most excited about, and I'll see you guys in the flippity flop.